All right, we're gonna try this one more time, Jake, and
All right. It looks like we're live. Let me share it out
yeah,
real
makes
quick.
yeah.
Hold on.
Rocky, if you're out there, let us know. Let us know, Rocky.
All right, I shared it out.
All right.
So that should be good to go.
Restream.io says that it's still sending data. I have no confirmation that we're live, and nothing has come across
I
on.
did see it on Periscope that we were live, so
Did you?
yeah.
All right.
So
good.
we might not be able to see your chat, but welcome back. 3 times the charm. You know, James R always goes does scopes 3 times when he's driving down the road. So they call him 3 Scope Charlie or something. So James R can relate to this. So welcome everybody. Hopefully we are live. Rocky's gonna let us know. If you guys can check out on Periscope, let us know. Rich, are you able to see Periscope or no? I can pull it up.
No, right now I'm just trying to pull up. Okay, here we are. All right, it says offline. Give me.
You got it?
We are live.
Yeah,
All
don't
right.
really go by Restream because they don't really give you a true reading. I'll tell you right now for live.
Good deal. Yeah, no, Rocky's. If Rocky's there, we are live. Steven, I'm sure
Yeah,
he's
we're
out
live.
there as well.
We're live on Vantage Point, so.
Good deal. All right, so here we are. Good day to you there. And once again, what I was saying when the microphone wasn't working, this is the first decent day we've had. Was glad to have it. I'm sure more bad weather will be coming, but it's supposed to be fairly tolerable for the Super Bowl. And yeah, should be a good game. So we are looking forward to it.
All right, I just shared it out again on Periscope. So here we go.
Here we go.
Welcome, share it out. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry about the technical difficulties. That's the way it goes.
Yes.
And here we go. So what do we got up first, Rich?
Well, first, once again, I do want to wish my mom a happy birthday. Mom,
Yes.
if you're watching, happy birthday. And yeah, I'll tell you what, I can't believe that 44 years have gone by for you already. So
Yeah, yes, he's gonna love you right now.
absolutely. So yeah, so a couple things. One of the first things I wanted to cover was about the Kaepernick thing. I told you about the whole believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything. That campaign has effectively failed for Nike, apparently. A group called Morning Consult, which is a brand research firm, has said the analytics are in, and they're pretty much down on every demographic that they have. Down
awesome.
30 points on Gen Z, 12 points on millennials, 8 points with the black crowd, 15 points down even on people that say they're Nike users. So yeah,
Wow.
I guess when you sit there and just tout about how you hate the police and you're a subpar quarterback, you're obviously not the best choice as a poster child for Nike. So yeah,
Right, and it wasn't just about him taking a knee
No.
during the national anthem.
No.
Let's not forget he wore the socks with, pigs on them with police uniforms on. I mean, the guy's a piece of crap, and it couldn't happen to a better person. He sucked anyway, and Nike, too bad. You sold out, to this crap, this left-wing liberal crap, and that's what you get.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll learn your lesson.
Yeah, I mean they sold out to the social justice league and
Yes.
and didn't stay with the NFL. So whatever.
Absolutely.
They get with the Cory Booker. How about my Cory Booker
Wow.
running for the office of president? Isn't that good news for Republicans everywhere?
Yes, Spartacus.
Spartacus.
Yeah, what a joke.
Man, I tell you what, after, this will be another AOC, I promise you. He will be just a fulfillment, as long as he stays in, which probably won't be too terribly long.
Right.
But he will be a fulfillment of every conservative comedian's dream there.
Yeah, too bad they don't cover these clowns on Saturday Night Live. Only, Republicans and conservatives do they make fun of. If they ever just looked left, they would have more material. They'd probably have the #1 hit show. Saturday Night Live used to bash both sides,
Yeah.
but now clearly they only bash the right and conservatives. So
Yeah, what I find funny is those documents that he was going to the floor to expose. If you actually look at them, actually prove that Kavanaugh actually is not a racist. So it kind of is.
well, not only that, they already released him that morning.
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm going to do it no matter what."
Yeah.
They were
Oh.
already released. You're releasing documents that were released.
Wow.
What a clown.
Yeah. Let's see. What is the guy's got to drive home? We'll watch show later. All right. Hey, drive safe. I know where you're going. It's dark. It's lonely. There's a lot of deer out there. You make sure that you're safe out there going home.
Who is that?
That's Stephen Lauder.
Oh, Steven. Yeah, be safe, man.
Yeah, absolutely. So anyway, just for a moment here, going to cover something, but this has a purpose and it has a tie-in. It's a pretty grim story. It comes out of Sweden. I found it shocking when I read it, but it ties in with another topic that we're going to talk about. So,
yeah, what's the guy that the breaking news? The Ralph somebody?
Oh
What's his
yeah,
name?
well we'll tie that in
Ralph
here.
Northam with the KKK blackface. So this kind of all ties in together. So Rich is going to tie it in for you.
Yeah,
it is a little graphic story, so hide the kids. Hopefully you guys can handle it, but it needs to be said.
Yeah, exactly. So in Lucerne, Switzerland, a 23-year-old woman, basically this is what happened. So she's going to have twins, and she decides to have them in her bathtub. The one twin she takes down to the basement, slams against the wall a couple times. These are just straight out of the womb. Covers it in a Mickey Mouse shirt and then stuffs it in a giant teddy bear. The other one, she says, was stillborn when she went back up to have the second one. The crazy thing about this, the thing that's really sickening, and it's coming to America, trust me, is for those two murders that she committed. Well, the one confirmed, the one she says was stillborn, whatever. This is the deal. She said that, well, the reason that she did it was because the father said that he didn't want her and kids. All right. The thing that got her off in court was, and I have to read this because it's pretty short.
Where can they find this story, by the way?
Oh, you can find it anywhere. Just put Lucerne, Switzerland, 23-year-old bashes baby against a wall. I mean, it's sickening.
Oh, wow.
It's sickening. But so the judge, who was also a woman, says the culpability to the crime was high. Yeah, obviously. But that, on the other hand, said it was subjectively an emergency situation. Gave her 12 months. 12 months for taking a newborn baby and
killing it
and killing it and stuffing it into a teddy bear. What kind of emergency situation? It was a planned, thought out thing that she was doing to get rid of the children. The other part that's really disturbing is that the court psychiatrist said that she had an adjustment disorder with prolonged depressive reaction. This is why this is coming to America. If anybody keeps up with what's going on now with the 9-month abortion that's trying to get passed.
Well, they just passed it in New York and then Virginia.
Virginia now. That's one of the reasons why they say that you can, as it's coming out, as long as it hasn't made it past the uterus, as long as it hasn't come out of the birth canal, you can destroy the life of that child. Okay? And even if it's for horrible. Let's say you're in the throes of having a baby and the pain is tremendous and you just, I don't want this anymore, and she decide you can do that, which is basically they're saying that this lady was so psychologically wigged out about having this baby that gets her off for only serving 12 months for this brutal attack, this vicious crime of a born child, and calls it was an emergency situation. Yeah, it was an emergency situation for that poor unprotected child who had no one to come to its rescue.
Well, that gets her off here on this on Earth, but it doesn't get her off in heaven, believe me.
Oh yeah, there's going to be a special place. Yeah, and then they show her in her little mini skirt at the club having a drink, as far as pictures that she had online on her social media. So
right after.
No, I hope to God not. They didn't have the date of those pictures. Hopefully, someone just pulled it off the social media stuff. But I mean, really, that's what this is getting to. This is
what's scary about it. They're going to sell it as, as long as the mother's at risk, then this is the only time they'll do it. But no, they're trying to mix in mental health too. So a woman could just say, I'm nuts, and I like to eat paint and lick the wall. And, do whatever she's got to do. And they'll say, oh, yeah, she's mentally ill and no problem killing a 9-month-old
Yeah, and I tell you, a lot of Rush Limbaugh is getting a lot of heat because he said if there was a time when it was found out that homosexual was a genetic designation, the gay community would do a complete 180 about face on the subject of abortion. And I've often said that, yeah, if they found out that there was a liberal gene, the liberals would turn on the abortion thing, and all of a sudden they'd be against it. I mean, it's crazy because
Yeah.
eventually they're going to do some, what if you do DNA testing and you just don't like the color of the hair that the child's going to have, or
Wow.
because now you can find out anything with genetic testing as far as proclivities of the unborn child. So anyway,
Absolutely. Now Ralph Northam, he put his foot in his mouth when he stepped in on this whole 9-month full term abortion thing in Virginia.
Yeah.
So you go ahead and tie that in with this clown.
Yeah, he tried to backpedal because he actually made the
He's
statement.
the governor of West Virginia, right? West Virginia?
Yeah, Virginia, yes.
Virginia. Okay.
I believe it's Virginia he's from. So
All right, not West Virginia. Sorry.
right. So he was talking about the fact that he said after the baby's delivered, they can decide to resuscitate the baby and then have a conversation if they want to is about the determination of the baby. He's backpedaling. He says, "Oh, I was talking about for a viable fetus," which it was kind of one of those things. Viable what? That you tried to kill it as it was coming out and didn't succeed, and because that's the only thing that's another sick thing about it. They say that you have to have life-saving measures there so that if you try to kill it while it hasn't come out of the birth canal and it comes out of the birth canal, you have to try to resuscitate it. You have to have somebody there that can, because that's illegal once it comes out of the birth canal to actually terminate its life. So at that point, you try to save it with whatever damage you've done to it while you were trying to kill it. So the whole thing is really...
You know what's amazing that I just thought of while you were talking? So, for death row, we make sure we humanely kill these animals, savages that you usually raped and murdered and dismembered and probably ate people. And we make sure that it's done, pain-free and all of that. But no problem with a baby. No problem.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah.
Well, we'll try. We'll try to keep it comfortable. What a sick world we live in.
Yeah, it's how and pretty soon, trust me, it's not going to stop there. Eventually, it's going to be out of the womb. They'll come up with reasons why. Hey, it's a mother's right. I mean,
so this guy's controversial because he's had some suspect ties allegedly to white supremacist groups and stuff like that. And now, obviously, with this medical yearbook where he's either dressed in blackface or he's dressed in the KKK outfit. I don't know which one yet. I don't know if you have any new news on that.
No, but the picture's popped up right now. People can see it there on the screen, and yeah, he's one or the other. I'm sure someone will figure out. If nothing else, well, actually, you won't hear from whoever the other guy is because I'm sure he's glad they haven't identified him so far. But
right.
Yeah, that's...
Well, I could do some forensics since I'm good at that stuff.
Yeah.
You can find out his height, and then you can judge it to that window behind him, and you can find out which one's which just by his height.
There you go. Absolutely. So...
whatever.
Yes.
Go back to the house and measure that window.
And so anyway, yeah. So they're go back to from 1984. So yeah. So anyway, they're obviously calling for him. Everybody's calling for him to step down, and so
yeah, that's uncalled for. That's uncalled for.
Yeah, especially if they find out that he's the one in the KKK outfit. I mean, or even standing there with the guy in the KKK outfit because what's her face got booted from Fox just for talking about dressing in blackface.
Yeah, I was wondering if Megyn Kelly came to his defense on this.
Yeah,
and said that she doesn't see any problem with that. I bet she'll never go to the bat for that again.
Well, especially standing next to someone in the KKK.
Yeah, probably not good. Now, we're not laughing about racism because
we're not.
Rich and I, let me tell you, I can't stand racism. I love all people, no matter what color they are. I don't like racism of all kinds, whether it's black to Hispanic, Hispanic to white, white to black, or black to white. There's all kinds of racism. It's disgusting. It's ignorance. And it's just a lack of culture. When you judge people by the color of their skin, it's just really just a lack of culture and education. It's disgusting. So we denounce racism on the show is disgusting.
Yeah, matter of fact, I was talking to one of the suppliers to my company, and he's a black gentleman, and he was talking. We were talking about the whole commercial thing, how now you have to have the black husband with the white wife, or the white wife with the black husband, or
Right.
the
Very
Asian
PC now.
Asian with the Caucasian, or something like that. He said, "I'll tell you what I'm tired of." He said, "I'm tired of always having a quote token black in with a bunch of white guys. Why is it only going to be like one black guy with a bunch of white guys?" He's like. How
Now, you're not talking about Juan Williams, right?
No, I don't know Juan. No, don't.
Yeah,
wanna,
on Fox News.
Yeah, oh yeah, I know him. I know. Yeah, no, this is
horrible.
No, this guy's super cool, but yeah, it's really getting out of hand, and it's so blatant and in your face that it really, just as a hint, their ad agencies, it really distracts from the actual product that you're trying to promote or sell or the service. So yeah. So anyway. You got you got that going on, and then of course you got Ilham Omar.
Oh man,
freak!
This lady, my God, talk about anti-Israel. This lady just doesn't stop. She's like tripling down by now.
Oh yeah, she is. Number one, I actually just came across this because AOC is, of course, touting the fact that anybody that makes over $10 million a year should be paying 70% in tax, and then she wants to nail the estate tax on top of that. And old Omar here says, no, that's not enough. We need to get to 90% on the rich and make sure that they're gone, people. They are moved to another country. They'll start their own country. If you took them all, they could go and do their own country and not have to mess with supplying. So Jeff Bezos, who I don't even know, I need to Google how many people Amazon employs. So this, who was it? I was telling you about, said that they're freeloaders. Who was that said they were freeloaders? Wish I got to find out who that was.
Oh, one of the politicians said that billionaires are freeloaders.
Yeah.
While they're defending illegal immigration. Talk about freeloaders.
Yeah, it was Elizabeth Warren. It's Elizabeth Warren. Yeah, another candidate who will provide hours of entertainment going into the elections. She said
Pocahontas. She changed it. She did a DNA. She found a little bit of Jewish in her. So now she's saying she's Pocahontas. But kidding. Go ahead.
Didn't you say she wrote a letter or apologized to the whole Sioux Nation or
today
something?
She apologized to the Cherokee Nation.
Wow.
Trying to prove that she was Cherokee and all that. I mean, you can't even make this up. It's like a horror movie, really, and a comedy altogether.
Yeah, no, I forget what I was even. Jeff Bezos. So freeloaders, really? How about people that are sucking off the system repeatedly with no intention of ever trying to do anything without assistance from us? But yet the billionaires, Jeff Bezos, employs tens of thousands. And not only does he employ that many people, but look at UPS, record-breaking Christmas. How many people did you see driving around that were doing all the gifts, delivering those to Uber drivers that delivering gifts? But a freeloader. So, I just have a problem with that.
No, well, you know what's scary, Rich? I don't know if you know this, but one of the top trending hashtags yesterday was no more billionaires. They are actually starting to attack people that are successful. And like you said, what do you think is going to happen when you start going after multimillionaires or billionaires?
Goodbye.
They're going to say, all right, take it easy. Good luck with your country. And then what? The unemployment rate goes sky high. And maybe, you know what? They may want that. Don't forget.
Yeah.
They don't like our Constitution. They don't like our flag. They don't like our national anthem. They may purposely be trying to bankrupt us so they can make this crazy utopia where you can just marry your dog and it should have rights too. I mean, get out of here. It's crazy.
Which is funny because wasn't Omar accused of immigration for marrying her brother or something like that as well?
I don't know. But I know that she just said another thing anti-Israel.
Yeah, that was on the Daily Wire.
She said, what a joke that you would call Israel a democracy. What?
Yeah, they say
they allow this.
Yeah, they say compared to Iran, they are a larger supporter of state sponsored terrorism. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I do know that, thank God, I love my God. I don't know how much of this we can change. All we could do is do our show and reach out to you guys and discuss this and vote people out like this. But I don't know much more he could do.
Yeah.
It seems like the nation's gone crazy. It really has.
Yeah.
Everything's upside down.
Yeah, she said Israel should not be allowed to exist as a Jewish state. It's not a democracy, yada yada yada. She's a
Wow.
freak, and unfortunately, this is more and more what's going to be infiltrating our political system. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
But anyway, I know that you had to cut it early. Sorry for the slow startup that we got there with the technical difficulties, but yeah.
Yeah, they're used to it. I mean, it happens on everybody's broadcast. It even happens on like big stations like Fox and stuff. So, when you're dealing with technology, that's the way it goes. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always, man. Make sure you please follow and share Vantage Point. So good to be back here, man. I'm sorry if we didn't see your chat. Once again, I can't see chat at all. And Rich was limited on chat. So we were not ignoring you. If you watch this, replay viewers, appreciate it.
Yeah, the only one I could see was over here on YouTube. I saw Rocky. Rocky, you take care of yourself. And anybody else over there on YouTube watching, guys, I tell you what, once again, I say it all the time. You could have been anywhere tonight watching. It is Friday, after all, and the weather has turned a little bit warmer. But you watched us. We appreciate you checking in with us, and we'll catch you later, okay?
All right, see you later.
I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us, and we will be good to you. Be good to us, and we will be good. I would like to begin with a poem in old-fashioned meter. Be good to us,